Hi, Dr. Pankhuri. Thank you so much for joining us. Hello everyone listening. As you can see, today's topic is promote, protect, and breastfeeding. And as we are celebrating Breastfeeding Week, so today we have like an expert with us, Dr. Pankhuri, answering a few questions that we received from various social media platforms. So, should we proceed, Doctor?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. So, doctor, can you tell us why breastfeeding? Why is it important?
Yeah. So, see, there is a association. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. See, there's an association which is known as WABA. Okay, so it is World Alliance for Breastfeeding Action. Okay, and they have dedicated the first week of August as the World Breastfeeding Week. Okay, now what is WABA? They have taken the global initiative, and they have included all the organizations and individuals dedicated to the protection, promotion, and support of breastfeeding worldwide. Okay, so that is why we are celebrating the World Breastfeeding Week. Why breastfeeding? It is important for a lot of things. First, for the health of the baby, for the health of the mom, for our economy, and it really has a lot of emotional value to it. Okay, so we can discuss step by step. So see, the importance of breastfeeding to the baby is that we all know that it is having all the immunity factors and all the things. Okay, but some things that I would highlight is that babies who breastfeed, they have great protection from type 1 and type 2 diabetes. Okay, children who breastfeed are not obese also. Okay, and they have less chances from getting asthma. Okay, and also other lower respiratory tract infections like common cold and cough, so they don't get it too much. Okay, along with that, children who breastfeed are protected from colon and stomach cancers also. Okay, and latest researchers tell us that babies who breastfeed have high IQ levels as compared to babies who are bottle feed. And isn't it great that babies who breastfeed have are blessed with a high level of brain development and cognitive level. So I think this is sufficient reason for a mother to breastfeed her baby, because she's blessing her baby with so many good things, right? So the importance of breastfeeding to the mom is also it should be talked about, because everything is not about just a baby. So mothers who breastfeed naturally protect themselves from breast cancer, ovarian cancer, and cervix cancer. They also protect themselves from type 2 diabetes and other type of metabolic syndrome that we come across. They also protect themselves from osteoporosis and rheumatoid arthritis. Okay, they also can very well manage their weight, and so along with the obesity comes a lot of diseases. So if she's managing her obesity and she's staying away from that, nothing like that. So the longer the mother breastfeeds, the lower the risks of her getting any deadly diseases. So I think we can promote breastfeeding by telling moms that why they are doing it in the first place. Yes, Palak.
Wow, very, very interesting. Thank you so much for sharing such interesting facts with us. Of course, it is
Thank you,
important
dear.
for the mother to know that why is it important.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So, doctor, can you tell us that how can we promote breastfeeding to the new parents?
Yeah, so a lot of parents when they get delivered, they face a lot of breastfeeding issues, and then when asked about, they say that they didn't fed the baby because milk aaya hi nahi, they couldn't get lactate only. Okay, so a lot of moms are not aware of the fact that the process of breast milk making starts when she's pregnant. In fact, it starts somewhere around 16th week of her conceiving. So she should be very happy that the body naturally prepares for the breastfeeding journey which is going to come ahead after 9 months, and by the virtue of that she can notice that her breast size is increasing, and a lot of changes are occurring in her body. So naturally the body is going towards the breastfeeding thing. And it's not about just educating the mother. So we need to educate the father of the baby, we need to educate the family also. So we involve the mother-in-law, we involve the family. In fact, these days people are most dependent upon their nannies. So I try to educate the nanny also. I request the mother to get her nanny, so that even she knows what we are doing. Otherwise she won't understand and support the process, right? So that is how we do it. And it's very important that at the first contact the pregnant couple makes is with the doctor, okay, with the doctor and with the nursing staff. So the doctor and the nurse should be very well educated about the recent guidelines that are coming up, because so much research is being done, and so many good work has been done and highlighted on everyday basis that tells us that breast milk is amazing. So we can educate them that there is a huge difference between formula and breast milk. And they know that it has antibodies, they know it has immunity factors and all, but maybe they are not knowing that even just 1 ml of their breast milk contains 5 million antibodies and live stem cells. So they just worry about the amount that they are trying to feed, but it's just not the amount that is only of the concern, but the parent should strive hard for getting the child exclusively on breastfeeding. And they should know that if there are any medical restrictions, like sometimes it's the mother's medical condition, like we are seeing a lot of infertility these days, we are seeing a lot of children born by IVF, we are seeing a lot of PCOS cases, moms are having gestational diabetes. So with all these factors, the mom needs a special guidance, okay, she needs a customized, tailored plan for her lactation and to reach her breastfeeding goals. So here comes the role of a lactation consultant who can help her in this journey. So along with that, there are so many babies who are born by a vacuum suction, and these babies also undergo the effect of anesthesia. So because of the rising number of C-section deliveries that are happening, so a lot of children are under the effect of these drugs for few days, and so the breastfeeding journey hampers. So how can a mother be supported in these times is only through expert guidance. So we should understand that breastfeeding can prevent 20,000 maternal deaths annually. Isn't it a big number? These are the figures given by WABA, and they have been doing extensive research that why to breastfeed, how to guide parents that breastfeeding is important. So they have collected the data, and they know that annually we can prevent more than 8 lakh infant deaths just by breastfeeding. That's it. You just have to breastfeed the baby. So millions of rupees also can be saved, and the economic value of the country can improve. So that is how we have to promote breastfeeding. And of course the doctors, nurses, these are individual level people who can help. Then we need to promote breastfeeding at community level. So we need to keep talking about it, we have to make it a part of child rearing, and we have to keep doing promotional activities like we are doing one currently. And Instagram is there, then YouTube is there, so many platforms these days we have got. So I think any pregnant couple would sign up somewhere or the other, and this thing will flash up in front of them. So the more you see it, there are chances that you would like to do it, isn't it?
Right, right. Like, in just the way you said that social media is of great help for, like, new parents, I'd say.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah,
uh, like, doctor, working moms feel overwhelmed with breastfeeding. So, how do we protect it
yeah.
for their benefit and make exclusive breastfeeding possible?
Absolutely. So, see, what happens these days? All of the women want to go out and work. Yeah, they want to fulfill their dreams and chase their goals, right? So, what happens, when these, women are pregnant? They feel that, they want to work till the last day of their, delivery, which to me, I think then puts an additional stress to her, and she just focuses on the work, and she just misses out the essence of preparing herself prenatally. So it's very important that she meets a lactation consultant, sits with her, and discusses her goals, what she wants. Okay, you never know, she might change her mind by knowing all these facts that we are telling you, that and get encouraged by the virtue of all the facts that we tell her. Also, a lot of working moms are in a dilemma that how will they manage their work with breastfeeding. They want to breastfeed, but then how to manage? So they are directionless, right? So, random videos and YouTube things will not help these parents, right? So they have to sit with a lactation consultant, and we help them by reaching out their goals by giving them a good pumping protocol. Yeah, so we tell them that she can pump milk at work, and for that she needs to prepare prenatally. So she needs to talk with the boss in the office, and do the needful arrangements. Yeah, so that way she'll be very much comfortable when she joins the work back again. Yeah, and she needs to know the correct procedure for handling milk. Then once she has stored it, she should know how to keep it in the office and manage it, so that there's infection control, and she can get it safely back home. Otherwise she can take a break, a lunch break maybe, and make it easier for her. So see, it's different for different moms, right? So it's very important that they are very focused and they are guided properly. Yeah, so then she can achieve her goals of exclusive breastfeeding even with her work. Yeah, so I think the perfect answer to this is to get her into an education about the pumping protocols and how to store milk.
So, doctor, like I have heard and I know that a breastfeeding mom needs support. Okay. But what kind of
Hmm.
support system are we talking about, and how does it help? How is it important?
Hmm. Yeah. So, see, breastfeeding support can be defined as, something which has a team of people. Okay. It has a group of people. Okay. So, the basic team is, the family first. Okay. So, the husband, the mother in law, and the other members of the family should know the importance of breastfeeding in a child's life, right? They should be equally encouraging to the mother, because if they aren't encouraging and supportive to her, because she will have to sit and breastfeed for hours and hours, and she has to dedicate some time of her day to this activity. So the rest of the work can be managed by the family. So this is support to her in the initial stage at home, isn't it? Then she needs proper hand holding from a good gynac, a good pediatrician who are breastfeeding friendly. Okay, they should be giving her ways and solutions as to what she can do to manage her milk supply issues, or if she gets into an engorgement, or if she has any doubts regarding breastfeeding. Also, she should get correct referral. Okay, she should get a referral from for a lactation consultant. Otherwise she will always be having so many questions and unanswered. And also the mother should be very confident in breastfeeding. When she sees a group of people doing it around her, she will do it comfortably. Like, there is importance of peer support group. So, like, we have created a group of pregnant mothers, and then they deliver and they are still in the group. So, what they do, they interact with each other, they solve their queries, they can share their own experiences, and support each other. So there is importance of peer support group over here, which can be at a community level. Okay, so we can create as many groups as we want. It can be a group based with a personal family system, or a friends group, or just all the clients of one particular gynac. So the gynac can create a good group, so that other mothers get encouragement. So that is what I believe is supporting a new mom. Yeah, so she needs a team of a good prenatal expert who will tell her about the exercises she can do, a nutritionist, yeah, the gynac, excuse me, then the pediatrician, yeah, and of course, if she needs other kind of healthcare related help, like maybe a psychologist, so this defines the perfect support for a new mom.
Great, great. So, like, basically, the mom needs one or the other kind of support, like be mental or
Absolutely.
social. She needs one.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right.
So, a lot of studies are also telling us that, mothers who breastfeed actually prevent themselves from postpartum depression. So, isn't it amazing?
Wow, I didn't knew about this fact.
Yes, so these are all the latest studies that have come across, and people don't know about these facts. So I think then the psychologists also should know this probably, and they should encourage the mother to breastfeed. So the entire healthcare should be at one page, yeah, for all these things.
Right. So, like,
I think yeah. So I think training at the health training of the healthcare system is also very important over here. They should upgrade. They should upgrade their knowledge. So there is a BHFI. BHFI is Breastfeeding Friendly Hospital Initiative. Okay, this initiative was started by WHO and UNICEF in 1991, and it is still working. Very progressively, and in few years, every hospital will strive to get a BHFI certificate, and people will only go to hospitals to deliver their babies who are having BHFI certificates. So this is how it is going to be. So everyone should be taking charge from now only. Yes.
wow. Thank you so much, doctor, for sharing such amazing and new facts that we were not really aware about them. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Palak. It was great to talk to you. Thank you so much for inviting me over here.
Thank you for watching. For more such videos, do like, share, and subscribe to The First Parents.